A thing that I get pissed about is like, I'm 35, and so I was like in middle school and high school during the War on Terror. And because George W. Bush was president and he's unlikable and stupid or whatever, it was so popular for every comedy TV show and every stand-up comedian to say war is bad. What are we doing in the Middle East? And now I don't see the same energy. And yeah, it seems like hypocrisy to me, which is very triggering.
It is total hypocrisy, but I think it's also because, you have to look at like what's, who's behind it and what's driving it. And the war on terror didn't affect, Israel per se. The war on terror was just like, hey, we shouldn't have bombed and killed a million people. That had nothing to do with 9/11. Meanwhile, we're totally cool with the Saudis. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like those types of things. Those are like glaring hypocrisies. But then you have like the Riyadh Comedy Festival, and then people are like, well, what's the big deal? Like, we should. It's like, I guess you're right. What is the big deal at this point?
Yeah.
Because that's how they're framing it. Like, but this is clearly, affecting Israel, and now people are waking up to how much that actually affects them. I didn't think people really, felt it or realized it before, and I think now it's kind of becoming like, wait a minute, like this is affecting my freedoms, where I can say, where I can work, this is new, like, because people used to get canceled, but not like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it was different, like.
Right. And it seems like this kind of canceling is more like covert. Like, if you are to say to someone, this show would never hire me because I've said this about Israel, there are people that will say, that's not true.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I get like, it's like, I have these, moments. Like, and I just came back from New York and I did shows there. And look, no matter what, if I'm the one going up there and saying something about Palestine or the genocide, I'm the one that gets to read the room.
Yeah.
Everybody else is irrelevant at that point because, like, I'm the one putting myself up there. And so if I'm in a room where I say it and there's a certain vibe and feeling and silence, and I'm like, oh, you guys don't want me here. Like, I'm an adult. I'm pretty attuned,
Yes.
I don't need to buy a vowel or a clue. Like, I got it. So I think that's like, and people try to gaslight you about that. And I'm like, look, put civility and whatever you want to believe aside. Okay. This is a real and present thing for people who talk about the genocide. Like, to be censored, to be like, I've known and seen comedy shows where people were censored for that, myself included. So it's like, if they're doing that, and you never see people get censored at comedy shows, like, like, I mean, other than the glaring obvious, like, hate speech, but like, just for bringing up and talking about Palestine, it's like, hey, that makes people uncomfortable. Please don't bring that up next time. And I'm like, oh, then I'm making people uncomfortable, So that, it's like, hey, we have to feel the feelings, we have to live with it. So of course I'm not going to second guess myself. They definitely are places where they don't want you there and to talk about it, and they covertly will keep you out.
Yeah. I over the years, sometimes I would get interviews for TV writing jobs, and I would always feel like the interview would go great, and they would maybe even say like, you're hired, we love you. We just have to go by the network. And then I'd be like,
stopped. Yeah.
And it's like, and again, it's mysterious. You don't actually know the reason. Maybe it's because, oh, you're not in WGA yet, and that's all it. But the not knowing, you do feel like, well, I've said stuff online, and I know everyone they've hired has never said those things. So
and we
what am I supposed to do?
Other people too.
Yes.
That for those specific reasons. So it's like not abnormal to like maybe think that way. You know, especially the way things are going. So yeah, for sure.